The freelancing industry, or probably we're going to call it online jobs or remote work or virtual assistants, has been here as an industry for a long period of time, probably a decade at least. However, why do I think now is the best time to start freelancing? Allow me to give you 5 reasons. And number 1 is we have a global crisis. Unfortunately, there are a lot of us suffering with the gas that's going up. There's a recession in the horizon, and this is actually caused by war between Ukraine and Russia and the whole scenario all over the globe. This has caused us some global crisis when it comes to the peso dollar exchange rate, and this is on top of the pandemic. However, because of this has also given opportunities for business owners to lower costs by moving into the digital world, by moving into online preferences and online means to serve their customers. And by going online, it's good for the business because they might be able to limit costs. Yes, there are a lot of adjustments, and that's where freelancers can come in and serve clients, business owners, brands, enterprises. So yes, there is a global crisis, unfortunately, but for freelancers, this is a good and high time to learn virtual assistants, to upskill in different skills in order for us to work together with different business owners and somehow elevate the pain in this global crisis. So now is the best time to do that because, of course, you can earn with the exchange of services, but at the same time, you are helping business owners in minimizing their costs, maybe operational, marketing, or other costs. And you're also able to help them transition from the traditional marketing into a little bit of digital or online marketing. So that's one. Another one is, of course, this has been here, the pandemic. We have been fighting COVID-19 in different variations now. There has been the Delta variant. There are other variants aside from that. The one that is deadly, there are also others that is just like a flu. However, it's there and it's a threat. The good news for this is that, yes, there are a lot of vaccinations and it has given us some community protection and families and kids and lives being protected because of the vaccine. However, it's still there and the threat is still there. So sometimes the cases will go up, it will go down, but it's there. And when you consider freelancing, this is why I mentioned that it's high time to start freelancing, not just because of the global crisis where you can benefit while you're working from home and also benefit as a business, but also because of the pandemic. It's safer when you are at home, it's safer when you are working and have the flexibility and freedom and have the preferences and the choice where it's safer for you, where it's a blessing for you, where it's a little bit healthier for you and the people that you love. So the pandemic is there. However, because of freelancing, you can make choices that's beneficial for you and your family. The third reason why it's the best time to start freelancing is, of course, because of the global crisis. The US dollar and Philippine peso exchange rate is a little bit beneficial for freelancers. Unfortunately, it's going to continue over the next few quarters of the year. That's what other marketers or other experts are predicting. So in order for you to benefit from this and not be a victim of the high commodities, prices of gas going up, the fare will go up, the operations will go up, and the cost will go up. So that means there will also be an increase of prices, and that affects everybody as consumers. That means that the probably favorite burger is going to be smaller, our fries is going to be in a smaller content, and that's sad. However, again, when we are wise in dealing with all of these crises, we can benefit in the dollar peso exchange rate by becoming a freelancer. Of course, there are other industries that will benefit from the US dollar peso exchange rate situation. There are the OFWs or the overseas Filipino workers and other industries who are benefiting from this situation. But freelancers are also one industry and group of people who can benefit from this. So if you want to go and be a little bit safer financially, go and start freelancing today. This is the best time to start freelancing. Another one is, of course, the very obvious, the freedom and flexibility in freelancing. A lot of people are into the great resignation in the US, and a lot of people are not wanting to the call for return to office. Why is that? Because during the pandemic, we have been stuck at home. The lockdown opened our eyes that it's actually better. There's more love and affection that we can benefit from our family and quality time when there's freedom and flexibility when we're working from home. So the work from home setup is actually good for our mental health, good for our relationships, good for our physical health, basically good for everything. So you can work anytime you want as long as the productivity is there, as long as you're generating value, you're generating valuable content, output in your work. And that's not a question anymore in today's age, because it has been proven by a lot of research that yes, there is productivity in the work from home setup. There are apps, there are platforms that you can use, there are different types of human resource management tools that you can use in order to ensure productivity and output and quality and excellence, right? And also employment, or maybe even employment satisfaction. So that's not a question anymore. However, again, going back to freelancing, this is a good time or the best time to start freelancing because there are a lot of crises going on. So us benefiting freedom and experiencing flexibility is really good for us mentally, physically, relationship-wise, and overall as persons or as human beings. It's good when there is more freedom and flexibility in the way that we earn and the way that we work. Number 5, and this is the last one, and probably not a whole lot of people are expecting on this, sustainability in freelancing. Yes, I'm going to say there is sustainability in freelancing, not just on the green part, okay? We are adopting corporate social responsibility of becoming green. This is why a lot of people are transitioning into how to process their product lines and their supply chain. So the whole operations is more sustainable. It's good for the environment. But also when we're talking about, is freelancing sustainable when it comes to income? Yes. Why? Because freelancing is the future of work. Because of what's going on around, a lot of businesses and a lot of government entities, enterprises is going to really go digital. It's the most efficient way. It's the most profitable way when one can transition properly. It's wise. That means there is more work coming in freelancing, making freelancing the most sustainable opportunity we can embrace later on. And of course, when we're talking about sustainability, well, helping the environment by lessening gas, we're helping the environment by not using so much activities that will lead towards creating a lot of garbage. And of course, when it comes to us, health-wise, I mentioned it earlier, there's more freedom, there's more flexibility, so we can be more sustainable. We're not so much stressed and sick and having all of this disease after 20 years, after 30 years, just because we were embracing sustainable ways for ourselves, for our families, and for our communities. So I hope this has helped you when it comes to considering freelancing today. I have given you 5 reasons why now is the best time to start freelancing. If you'd like to know how you can connect with us and start freelancing, connect with us in our different social media sites. Subscribe to our channels and get connected with us at Surge Marketplace. I will see you again on the next video.